this energy that I'm tapped into right now, listener, if you've never felt, you gotta hear me out, because sometimes my tongue don't roll, you know, in certain places where it sounds like I'm saying one thing, but I'm really saying something else. So listen very closely. If you've never experienced fear, I'm not saying you've never experienced fear before, but this type of fear is a fear that you have been feeding for quite some time. And let me give you a peace of mind first at hand, right? This is not a game when it comes to favor. Blessed and highly favored. Meaning this type of blessed and highly favored, you were blessed before you were conceived. Blessed. Okay, blessed. This is not a baptism. Well, technically it is a spiritual baptism. You were spiritually baptized, right? So, you are blessed with favor, okay? I know y'all hungry. Some of y'all thought I said flavor. Favor. 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 But best believe, after you tap into this reading, you're going to be hungry. Yeah. You are going to be hungry. I do. Yes, bless me. Right? I bless you type energy, right? So, this fear is a fear that you have been feeding. And this fear has become, I don't know if any of y'all even recalls this movie. It's called Little Shops of Horrors. Okay. It started off, I'm giving you a scenario about like how you're feeding your fear, right? It's like it started off with an itty bitty plant, right? Called, was the plant called Seymour? Anywho, the plant got a taste of blood, right? And after a while, right, the florist realized that the plant would only eat things that were alive and killed freshly. Okay, this plant was a cannibal. So you've been feeding your fear so much that now your fear has developed into this monster. Now you've prayed for this fear to go, right? Just know you are blessed and favored, highly favored. So this protection, right? This halo, this pod, this protection that you have that says, do not touch my anointing. Do not touch what I have blessed. Okay? So you are already blessed by divine. Okay? You are awakening. When you conquer this monster that you have created, you are not going to fear anymore. Now, you're going to be shocked about what I'm about to reveal to you, because this monster is you. I know you're not going to, hey, if you unsubscribe, do so. I just got to tell you what it is. You're the monster. You've been feeding your own monster. And now your monster has gotten so big to where you don't know how to depart from it. You don't know which way to go. You're looking for answers in all the wrong places. You're doing things that you said you would never do. You're willing to sacrifice yourself. You're willing to sacrifice people you love, all to save you. And you're not even understanding that your own monster that you have fed all this time is getting ready to devour you whole. So this message is for you to defeat the monster within. You have everything that you need to conquer this monster. Listen, it's small, grain as a mustard seed, and I feel like it's knowledge. Knowledge is power. And I feel that once you tell this monster to go, it will go. Because this monster that you've been feeding for so long, whether this is a habit, right? A comfortable space where you're not wanting to try things new, you're not wanting to get out of the box. Even you following suit and doing everything what everyone else is doing, you're getting backlash. Because people think that you're trying too hard, but yet you're giving less. A new routine will defeat this monster. A new way of thinking will defeat this monster. You know, removing gossiping will defeat this monster. Not needing to prove yourself will defeat this monster. Because I'm a true believer. I'm going to tell you, if the energy is saying, you know, you got to fight for what you believe in, yes. But it's a catch to that. How you win the fight is you give the battle to God. Okay? The battle is not yours. Allow your spirit guides to fight your battles for you. Like, for real, for real. There's something strange about this. A reason why I'm calling it a monster is because it's a person. It's like when you're sleeping, there is something poking at you and you put the blankets over your head. It's a monster that is trying to get you to look. And it's your shadow self outside of yourself. When you're in your most vulnerable state of your sleep state. It's like you're woke but you're asleep at the same time when it happens. It's warning you to see that what you fear is what you're not supposed to fear, and what you don't fear is what you're supposed to fear. So the most layman way that I could define this, those who how do I say this? Like, go way beyond, like, this is somebody that, like, knows you. Like, they gonna make sure your coffee is there, they gonna make sure your bed is made, they'll put toothpaste on your toothbrush, they gonna cook what you like, they gonna make sure your car is clean. This is somebody that has studied you and knows your wants, your likes, your dislikes. That's what you're supposed to fear. Compared to the person that's not paying you no attention, that's who you're not supposed to fear. It's like you're fearing the opposite. You're fearing those who are not paying you no attention, and you're liking those, you're giving attention to those that serve you, but they're serving you for all the wrong reasons. There is a sense of some need of benefit when the time is right. That's going to benefit them. Because as long as you're not beneficial for them, you get discarded. Does that make sense? I don't want to badger you, but it's kind of like you asked for God to remove an obstacle that you fear, and you're the reason why, you're the blockage of your own, you're blocking your own way, basically. You're not the only one. You'll hear me say this all the time. In the collective, you're not the only one going through having to defeat self. Defeating self is an ongoing battle, okay? Today you may want to, use faucet water to rinse out your mouth. Tomorrow you may want to use filtered water. The next day you just may want to just use mouthwash. Okay? Somebody might just want to have a specific water, you know what I mean, to rinse their mouth out. That's how the energy of how I feel your monster is. It's like, it's nasty. It's like, it's not giving me like slimy. It's giving me grimy. It's giving me like, dang, it's crazy. It's kind of like, if you were to actually see what your shadow self looks like, I think you would discard your shadow self immediately. If you were able to see what your shadow self, this monster that you've created, you know what I mean? Yeah, it will, it's like you will run away from your own self, and that's what's going on. You're running away from your own self. What's the message here? You are standing in the gap of your own blessings. The second message, you need to face yourself and change what needs to be changed before your shadow self devours you. I'm hearing lost with no return. All right. So this is giving. I'm seeing souls in a dark place, trapped in a dark place. And I'm hearing that song, "Can't nothing hold me down. Can't nothing hold me down." It's like I know the artist, but the song is not coming out the way it's supposed to. Can't nothing hold me down. Anyways, the words is can't nothing hold me down. That's what you're trying to, whoever you are, you're perceived like nothing's holding you down, but yet it's your own self. You're fighting your own self. It's like behind the scenes, you abuse yourself. So it's like, say you like did something, you messed up something simple, like say you had a little smudge on your car window. Like when you get home, you end up abusing yourself because someone was able to spot a flaw that you had on your car. And you built yourself up to this point to where you don't have no flaws. You have to be perfect every day. And one little mistake, or if anyone is able to point out any of your flaws, you abuse yourself. And this message is to guide you you can conquer this monster that you've been feeding. Because whoever you are that you beat up yourself behind the scenes, you don't want to do it anymore. It's like you want to free yourself. Now I'm hearing that song, free. Maybe you need to listen to like some techno music without words. That will kind of help you escape. Some people will call it rave music. You may need to listen to some rave music that will allow you to, without words, listen to stuff that don't have words. Some people you listen to hertz, vibrational music, jazz, pianos, there's all kind of different things, and it's going to make you feel uncomfortable at first. Is because your shadow self is not knowing what's going on, but your shadow self is not going to blame you. You see, you're tricking your monster. Okay, so you're going to have to trick off your monster. For those of you who are new to SGL Spiritual Guide and Light, welcome. All right. I need you to be patient with me because I'm tapping back in, because at one point it's 555. This is change for the whole collective. Okay, this is change for self. This is change from your connections, whether that's family, whatever it is, jobs, whatever. And then the body, the whole, the collective, earth, air, fire, and water signs. So if you are new to Spiritual Guide and Light, welcome. This is a safe space for all zodiac signs, earth signs, water signs, fire signs, and air signs. Okay, if you are a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, hello, how are you? Hi, thank you for coming in and stopping by. If you are a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, what's going on? Hey, thank you. Email me, please. Do. There is no wrong question, okay? We need to talk, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I know that you guys have subscribed, okay, on the YouTube, but give me patience. I have to set up the podcast subscription. Give me a moment, okay? Work with me, okay? Time is a virtue. Patience is a virtue. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, welcome. Air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. What would I do without you? Okay, air signs. Got me all caught up in my head and my emotions. Anywho, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, thank you for stopping by. And I'm really starting to see now that as a collective, this monster is already defeated. It's just us individually. Now, we have to defeat our own monsters, because if we don't defeat our own monster and allows our own monsters, our own shadow energy, our own shadow self to consume us, and then we're lost in the darkness of the point of no return, that's what feeds and plants more seeds in the ethers. And we've already defeated this huge monster that tried to devour us all as a collective. Hopefully that made sense. Okay. For those of you who have already subscribed on the YouTube channel, thank you so much. I hope you found the clarity and confirmation that you seek or that you needed. Okay. That's pretty much it. I will always greet you. Either than that, if you are a reader, it's not easy. Keep it up, keep it going. Stay driven. Conquer that fear that's trying to make you feel like you're not worthy to deliver the messages. Trust your intuition. And one of the oracle guides that I'm finally, I don't just resonate with any deck, right? Stacks on decks on decks on decks, right? So that's for somebody. All right. When it comes to your ship, you want to make sure your decks are clean, right? But this multi-dimensional oracle It's for, you know, anybody, but it's for you. It's created for you to truly learn how to trust your intuition. All right. So, and for those of you who are not into tarot, but you've been feeling like you've been having this nudge to start your own channel, divination, or however you want to identify it. Stop thinking about it and do it. Overcome this monster that's blocking you from your creative spaces. You got to start somewhere, and whenever you make a mistake, those are good errors, okay? I call those good errors because you grow from those. When they're not good errors, it's because you give up and then you just stop, okay? All right. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.